G'day everybody, welcome back to Everspace 2, where we are currently here in the Ceto system, back again, and we've just completed a side quest which was actually quite challenging, the Gathering Dust side quest, and we've finally retrieved all of the information on the Blood Star, as the Blood Star is currently breaking up / imploding on itself, and we've just had a chat with the archivist who has given us all the deets. Now we just need to deliver the data archive to the quest giver, who is at Union Bridge. So we should get a move on and yeah, complete this mission really. So for some reason this objective still says get data archive. I'm not entirely sure why that is. Oh, okay, so sorry guys. So I assumed that the archivist has given it to us in that conversation, but apparently we just need to quickly open this container here. What is this? Data archive. Tens of years worth of historical accounts regarding Bloodstar's founding, development, and decline. A bittersweet report.
You found it. Removing it now. Pull me up a random section, Hive.
Bloodstar code updated 0703-3045. Care, camaraderie, coexistence. The Bloodstar Oath is amended to include squadmate responsibility for widowed and orphaned members.
Okay, that's interesting. So they did have some form of social code. Pull me up another.
1712-3048. A crew of 15. Found malnourished after being forced from Union. 2 weeks rest and recuperation offered. A number already expressing interest in joining our ranks.
Well, they can't have been all that bad if they were rescuing starving crews. I wonder where it all went wrong for these guys. Let's try another.
3011-3055. Man-at-Arms Bolton again challenges the Chief for leadership. The Council intervenes to remind Bolton of the electoral process which has existed since the gang's founding. Bolton is reprimanded, but remains defiant.
Sounds like a slide into a dictatorship. I reckon we did Bloodstar a favor by ridding them of gas mask, even though it meant their undoing. Hive, I need to reconsider this. I mean, what's G&B gonna do with all this but mine it for resource data and erase the rest? We have a choice here. Return the data to the old-timer and let him finish his life's work, or cash it in for a healthy profit.
Ooh, okay. I actually wasn't expecting a moral choice here in this game. I thought this game was going to be a lot more straightforward. And yeah, very surprising, as I mentioned, even towards the end of the previous episode, that the Bloodstar didn't seem all that bad, considering some of their principles that they sort of adhered to initially. But I suppose maybe with Gas Mask taking control, things sort of went downhill from there. Or perhaps maybe not even Gas Mask, maybe his predecessor even. But I'm inclined to actually give this to the archivist again, guys, because I mean, yeah, as Adam said, it's probably just going to go to corporate profit more than anything else, and that corporate greed has really been the reason why Bloodstar came about, and obviously a lot of suffering for a lot of left behind G&B employees and crews. So let's leave it here. Obviously we're going to have another chat with this guy.
You have returned.
Yeah, I've had a change of heart. I think you should keep the databank. Let's just say I might have learned a new appreciation for history.
Tell me something. I've been wondering. Are you him?
What do you mean?
Come on, there aren't many fighters out here who could have picked a fight with Bloodstar. So are you the guy?
Is this for the record?
On the final page.
Yeah, I'm the guy along with Dexter Bashar who killed Bolton. Gas Mask. We were taken hostage and tortured. Dexter Bashar. Be sure you get that name right.
Nasty business. I was never keen on the hostage taking. Bolton was the reason it all went to hell.
Maybe one day you'll be able to rebuild Bloodstar how it used to be.
No, it's just a story now. You've shown heart by helping to preserve it. Thank you.
Nice, and I guess we got a new decal there as a result. Hopefully it's a little bit rarer. And unfortunately we didn't really make any money off that, but, you know, I think that was the right choice, morally speaking. Alright, so I don't think there's anything else for us to do here, so let's get a move on. And I'm keen to quickly jump our way towards the Union system, so obviously we do need to go to Union Bridge first. So let's quickly head that way. So yeah, still plenty of missions that can be done here. I would say potentially a lot of these things that are sort of showing up on the map, you can accept missions on the fly if you wanted to, but I'm not going to do that. We've done minesweeping missions before, so I don't really want to do another one. We're not that desperate for money. Plus, it's also a level 11, so it might actually be a bit of a challenge and probably not.
Hive, variate speech protocol to female voice.
If you insist, although the method of delivery does not alter the message.
It might be a little more pleasant. Let's just give it a try.
Of course. My default voice was not intended as overtly masculine to begin with.
Yeah, I get your point. Well, let's just stick to default for now.
As you wish.
Okay, wasn't expecting that conversation. But yeah, I don't think the rewards for some of these missions are going to be really that special, considering what they are. So let's just continue on, and yeah, I think we'll just see if we can do a few more of those side quests in this particular episode, guys. We only managed to sort of complete one side mission in the previous one, so I'm keen on hopefully getting maybe a couple of them done today, but again, it really depends on how long some of these missions are. Some of them are, you know, missions that require us to sort of go to multiple places and search different wrecks, hack several things, and end up in, you know, very strange and different locations than what you had originally anticipated. So, what sounds like a very simple mission can actually, in fact, be quite a long one. So the trading outpost is actually showing up in green. I'm not entirely sure what that means exactly. I wonder if the trader would be pissed off with us, though. Alright, let's dock and see what's going on. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything new here. I'm not entirely sure why it was sort of showing up in green. Oh, perhaps maybe there are other missions we can pick up here. Actually, no. Not quite. Anything we can sell at this stage? Probably sell that. Yeah, I think all of these can be sold. Alright. Do I want to keep these decoders? Because these are gonna kind of clog things up in our inventory, and I really don't want to have to go back to the home base just to store them, so I might actually sell that. And yeah, since these are actually saying loot quality is minus 30% anyway, we'll get rid of those. Convert that into a little bit of cash. Alright, let's make our way to the jump gate and let's get moving. Okay, back in Ceto Transit. Now is the time for us to sort of figure out what we're gonna do next. Alright, so spelunking for madcaps. This needs to actually have our main mission completed before we actually can complete this one as well. So we're gonna have to leave that one for now. Do we want to go for Vault Worthy? Because this one is a level 9 only. But I think this might actually be a pretty long one because we've got 4 vaults to investigate. Let's do a customs made error. I think that might be a good one to track and try and complete. Find the warehouse at Zarkov Border Control. Not sure if we've been to Zarkov Border Control before, but we'll make our way there. Let's have a read here. A high security area demanded by the Okar. Since everything and everyone that is going through the gate to Zarkov is also moved closer to the Okar's own territories, they insist on constant surveillance of any wares trying to get past this point. Okay, so basically sounds like some sort of a checkpoint. Okay, let's quickly autopilot our way there. Again, we won't worry about doing any random encounters.
Apart from your voice, is it possible to change aspects of your personality?
Yes, that is possible.
Is there any way to make you a bit friendlier, a little less cynical?
Gee, Captain, you betcha. That's such a swell suggestion. A jolly hive makes for a happier ride.
Oh, my sweet, scrappy, hell no. Stop that, please revert to default.
I knew you would see reason.
Alright. I wonder if there's actually a way to change the settings for Hive in reality. Like, that would be cool if you could actually do that. But I suppose it'd make the game a lot heavier, right? Because then they'd have to record so many new lines. Maybe have like different voice actors do the parts. Yeah, probably infinitely more, I guess, difficult, or sorry, more disk space required for the game for maybe only little to gain. It would be cool though. Okay, look at this place. It's like foggy as hell. Is this all just space dust? Oh wow, okay, there's lightning and stuff going on. We are definitely in the right spot. So search a vault in the indicated area. Okay, so one of the vault-worthy vaults is here. We should actually try to find the vault first. So that's a warehouse. Yeah, okay, so that's the mission that we're currently on. Let's actually go to this waypoint first. Man, it'll be so hard to find anything here. I wonder if these storms can actually cause any damage to the ship as well, so that's another thing to look out for. Okay, so we've got various generators. We're gonna need actual batteries.
Is that another one of those strange vaults?
It appears to be the case.
Okay, let's give it a try.
Okay, so definitely looking for batteries. So I suspect maybe we need, well, I guess 3. They all don't seem to have any batteries lodged into them. Problem is finding them. Let me just quickly go inside, or further inside, see if there are any of these batteries lying around in here. Otherwise, we might actually have to search around the area. Yeah, that definitely doesn't work. I would say it'd probably work once we get the batteries in there. Yeah, not seeing anything here, actually. Let's move on. I should really just put my trust in those scanners. Level 10 and 11 outlaws. Not happy about that. What is that? Union border control. Access denied. Okay, so that's another jump gate, actually, so interesting. Let's check out this station here. Quickly check on this. Okay, not very good. I see various containers over there. Is it wise to say that those containers are only accessible after we open the vault? Possibly. And it is so hard to see anything in this place. So we can definitely steal from these cargo drones if we wanted to. I'll give it a try. That was extremely close. I'll take all of that, thank you. Alright, let's see if we can grab this. Whew, that was close. I think you're given like a couple of chances, right? So this is just a freighter. I don't see any actual cargo. Not unless we destroy the freighter, and I don't really want to do that. What's going on here? Ah, yes, container. Grab those. Alright, so there's a battery. Nice. Quickly grab this and we'll take that back to the vault. Goodness me, alright. How can I get there the easiest way? let's chuck that in there. Okay, good stuff. Let's try and find the next one. But yeah, it can probably be really hit and miss here trying to find these batteries. Alright, so we've been there before. I suppose we should just swing around and see if we can find all those cargo scanners once more. There we go, there's another one. So I'm not entirely sure how many batteries there might be in the entire area actually, but if there's only 3, then we might find that it might be very, very difficult to find the last one. Just release that for a moment. Okay, so 2 out of 3. There's something over there that we can shoot, actually. I want to see if we can try and make our way there and check out what that might be. Got some more stuff here, let's quickly check it out. Very nice.
More numbers to add up.
Haven't actually seen any OCAR patrols in the area, so I'm not entirely sure if we have to worry about them. Okay, very cool. Unfortunately, no batteries though. Okay, very nice. How are we doing for inventory space, though? Yeah, okay, getting pretty tight. I reckon maybe we'll chuck the damage limiters in there. See if we can make use of some of those. If we do get into combat, that is. Alright, where is this final battery, though? Yeah, okay, visibility is so bad. I wonder if it might pay for us to go to the warehouse first. And who knows, we might actually come across a battery while we're there. We've got level 10s here. Another group just over there as well. That's 7k away, so that's not too bad. I wonder if it might pay for us to just quickly visit the jump gate and see if there's any batteries at the jump gate that we can find. I guess not. Alright, there's a lone container over there we can try and grab. What's going on here? Just some kind of signage. Alright. Yeah, let's go to this container. And I think from there we'll go to the warehouse. We'll check out what's going on at the warehouse first. And if we still can't find the battery, then we'll continue looking for the battery and hopefully be done with one of the vaults over here. Okay, we have apparently attracted some outlaws here, potentially. Link drones. Okay. I'm not entirely sure if I'm keen on combat considering the visibility of this area. Oh wow, look at that. So, are they actually towing that big ship, or what's going on? Is that big ship actually shooting at us, or? Could potentially be captured or something like that, but just gonna switch stuff up a little bit, guys. I'm gonna chuck our rockets in there, and I feel like perhaps maybe using some of our rockets might be useful in a situation like this. I'm not entirely sure what these drones are doing exactly. they might actually be providing like some form of shielding or something, or repairs to the larger ship. Very nice. I was not expecting capital ships in this area, but there you go. Alright. Wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, but... what is that? Ship module. Very cool. Alright. Got container over here as well. And another few here as well. Let's check it. And looks like we need some sort of an energy sphere here. I don't know where the dispenser might be, but let's just have a look around. Another socket. And looks like we might be able to race here. I'm not really interested in races. Not yet, at least. Ah, sorry, my bad. So that previous one that we saw, that is an actual dispenser. So, and we found the spare battery here as well. Nice. Okay. Let's get all of this done. Take a quick look at the cargo unit here. Okay. Not as good as what we currently have. Let's swap that back in there. I didn't use too many of those rockets, but I wasn't sure what to expect there, but it seems like you have to fire the rockets one by one, rather than it being a sort of a barrage type weapon, which is what I would have expected, but anyway. Grab that. Quickly make our way. Very good. Alright. So we managed to get a coil gun, which is not very good apparently. But this sensor is actually a tiny bit better. But I don't know what precision means exactly. And I don't know what firepower means as well when it comes to the sensor, but look, most of the stats are better here, so I think I'm going to equip that. We are going to have to start making space for stuff though, so let's actually start dismantling maybe some of the items that are not so rare. Yeah, okay, that should be good. Let's go with the container over here, and once we're done, we'll go and fetch that battery. Okay, bit of creds. I like that. Battery in hand, and now it's just a matter of delivery. So this is the other objective. Not going to worry about it for now though. Alright, there we go. Open sesame. Hopefully there's some goodies here that we can actually use. Or maybe some cash. That would be a good substitute, at the very least. Okay. It's not very impressive. A blueprint there. Alright. Stuff. Another cargo unit. Let's quickly check that. Yeah, okay, that's worse off. Creds. And crafting materials. Something else here. Hang on, if we follow the lines... There we go. What was that? Armor breaker missiles. Okay, that's actually pretty good. I might actually chuck that in there. So as soon as we break shields, we can use either these two, although this probably won't be very good against just hulls. Sustained beam laser. I'm only interested if it does more energy DPS and if it has like better range, because what we've currently got is really good in terms of range. Yeah, I guess we can... Oh, actually, we can get rid of this one here. And this. Would like to be able to sell the rest if we can, but for now, let's just keep what we have, and we'll come back to it. Can we use the terminal yet? There we go. Oh, I'm doing horribly, guys, sorry.
It's open. Let's take a look inside.
Alright, good stuff. You know what? I've just thought about this, guys, but perhaps maybe this wasn't the vault after all. And perhaps maybe this thing was the vault. I just didn't get close enough to actually hack it, potentially. So, my bad. But anyway, we found even more stuff, which is fantastic. Let's check out some of this stuff. Yeah, this is also not really that good. Again, just gonna make some space. I'm gonna have to start breaking down some of the rarer items here. Rapid railgun. This has 3,500 in terms of range, guys. That is very impressive. I suppose maybe the rate of fire might not be very good, but I might actually keep this because it does sound pretty interesting to be able to have that much range. We might be able to snipe enemies from afar or something. Okay. Let's do that for now. Okay, there we go. I think that's it for that part of the side quest.
Hey, that was ours.
Oh, you mean you paid for it and this vault was yours?
What? No. We hadn't cracked that thing open yet.
So you intended to steal from here?
There wouldn't have been any casualties. Now there will be one.
Ready for action.
Get here.
Alright, the only casualties are going to be these guys, to be honest. Alright, I think it was just the two, so that was a pretty lousy attack, to be honest, but that's fine. Alright, time to just check out the last destination here, which is the warehouse. There's a couple more containers right next to it, so I'm interested in that.
Of the Sharkov border control. According to the scientist at Prescott Starbase, their lost shipment should be somewhere inside.
Okay, so this is a secure container. Not entirely sure how we open it. I assume it could be something within this pillar here, because I'm seeing sort of cables connected to it. So, question is, how do we deactivate this? There we go. Maybe one more. Okay. Plenty of stuff in here as well. Repair per kill. 63 firepower, but minus 90 armor. I'm really not entirely sure if that's any good, guys, so I'm inclined to have more armor rather than what was on offer there. Yeah, again, same thing here. Fragile parcel. I think this is what we're looking for.
The shipment. Let's return to the scientists at Prescott Starbase.
Okay. So now we need an energy sphere. We already know where the dispenser is, right? Right there. So we're gonna have to speed through this area to try and get the sphere in. I don't think it's going to be too difficult though. I could have potentially reserved my boost for this, but that's okay. Nice. Alright. Plenty more stuff to loot. Mainframe component as well, that's nice. Blaster, and corrosion missiles. Corrosion missiles, I might actually dismantle. If we dismantle this, do we get materials? Yes, we do. Okay, that's good. Blaster. Okay, yeah. Get rid of that. And more stuff on this side. Scorpion missiles. Kinetic damage. Teleports directly in front of a locked target's trajectory instantaneously. That actually sounds pretty cool. Maybe I might switch that out with the homing missiles. And it has the same sort of range, sorry, not range, the same sort of damage as well. I might actually get rid of the homing missiles. I'm sure we'll pick up another version at some point. Jaeger. $1,800 range. That's actually quite decent. 128, 191. I might actually switch that out, see if that's any good. Okay. Looks nice. It is probably not going to let us engage enemies from further away, which is fine because it does more energy DPS, and I think it's probably about time that we switch things up a little bit. I'll keep this around just in case we need a little bit more range though. Alright, cool. So I think we're done here, guys, except for obviously doing the race, which I'm probably going to ignore the race for now. Let's jump and let's see if we can set a course for the next side quest. I can't remember what else we have to do, but let's take a look. So yeah, this we just need to deliver to Prescott Starbase. Sorry, I tried to say Prescott and Starbase at the same time. Data fishing. Let's take a look at this. So this is a level 12. Probably something that we should circle back to. So the only other one is going to be twin stations. A nervous and overworked scientist asked me to investigate the radio silence at an affiliated research station. Find the research station at the Gauntlet. Okay, cool, and I think this is one that we actually picked up in Ceto rather than in Union, so we might actually have to return to Ceto to actually turn that in. But here it is, the Gauntlet. Let's have a read. The last stretch on the Zarkov supply route before the carriers reach the jump gate. It is also the last chance for outlaws to raid said carriers. You may guess who is more fond of the many winding asteroids and the murky quality of the area, making it nearly impossible to anticipate what may lie beyond the next bend. Okay. So I thought Zarkov border control was pretty bad, but sounds like the Gauntlet might be worse. So let's jump, or sorry, let's autopilot there rather. And yeah, well, we'll check out what dangers may be lying in wait. I forget what we're supposed to do there, but I suppose the game's probably going to tell us as soon as we arrive, so.
This is the research station the Ceto scientists wanted me to check up on.
It would be surprising if there was still research being conducted here.
Yeah, let's try getting inside and see what we can find.
Okay, plenty of mines. Don't like that. Got some stuff here right off the bat. Ooh, okay, that was really bad. Almost ran into some more mines over here. Let's just quickly get rid of some of them at the very least. Okay. Just a bit of ramen. No big deal. I don't like how many of these mines there are, actually, on the outside. I feel like if we do get ambushed and we have to fight around this area, it's probably going to be bad news. But anyway, let's make our way inside and hope we can actually enter. Okay, so we need to open the gates. Well, that's a bit of a problem. How do we even do that? I'm not seeing anything we can interact with there. Let me just inspect this once more. I'm just looking for like cables and stuff like that that could potentially lead us to where we need to go. No. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to just fly around the area and see what I can find. Yeah, getting really really hard to decide what to keep and what to discard, but that's right. I think that should do it. Okay, a few outlaws over there. Some stuff. Quickly check this. Huh, okay. Curious as to what we're supposed to do here. We just quickly get very, very close once more and look around. Okay. Game's definitely not making it very obvious as to what we need to do, so just gonna continue to... Whoa. Okay, yep, that was bad. I knew these mines were going to be bad news. You know what? I just had a thought, guys, but you know, this is not bad, but perhaps maybe we can switch things out with a little bit more range, something like that. So that does 322 in terms of energy DPS, but I don't really think we need that much energy DPS, especially if we're going to whittle down the energy shields from a range. It is nice for mining though, I have to admit. Or we could go with one of these to maybe try and shoot down the enemy from a very, very far distance. Yeah, I mean that is pretty cool actually. Only a few shots available though, but you know what, we may as well play around with it a tiny bit. Okay, here we go. Finally, we found something interactable here. So, a power core socket is here. That means there could be a power core floating around somewhere. We just have to look thoroughly. This station definitely looks like it's seen better days though, so my guess is there's been like quite a large attack here. So who knows whether or not any of the researchers inside have actually survived, but okay, that doesn't look good at all. We've got like a mining laser or something like that going. Power core dispenser, here we go. I was gonna say whether or not we might need to sort of go a little bit further out, or maybe even sort of towards some of those smaller asteroids, to try and see if we can fetch a power core from somewhere and bring it back, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Quickly chuck this in here, and hopefully that'll power up the door. So actually just move closer and lodge it in there. Ooh, okay. I've got plenty of anemones in here as well, so that is not a great look at all. But it still says that we need to open the gates to the station. I'm guessing maybe something else needs to open from this section. Okay, can't really get through, but I assume if we destroy the generator over there, we might be able to actually open the door, potentially. Okay, so that's the generator down. I don't exactly see anything happening here, but I've just noticed that there's a bit of an opening on the other side. We might be able to check on the generator on the other side, because I suspect there might be 2 generators. So let's circle around. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on here, but it perhaps maybe even could be an accident. You know how these research centers go, especially in sci-fi type stories. Maybe they could have been doing something super dodgy here. There we go. Alright, so the door is finally open. Should be able to get in if we just circle back around. Okay, well, all we need to do really is just check out what's going on in the station, and I assume once we've done that, we're just going to need to report back to those scientists that we picked up the missions from back in Ceto. But yeah, we'll do that in due course. But I think for now though, I'm going to be calling this episode and taking a little bit of a break. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this one. Leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or 2 down below, and as always, stay true. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.